you've not read it, inshallah, I'm trying to integrate all these AI features to it, and hopefully, before our next class, every one of us will be able to get the login details, and everything will be uploaded there. That is subsequently, from week one, week two, week three, we will be uploading your materials and the rest, inshallah. So I think let me start recording this session so that for those that are not here, and Alhamdulillah, I think we can start now. In Alhamdulillah, نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا ونشكر الله تعالى الذي أنعم علينا بتعليم القرآن العظيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد المنزل عليه وقتل القرآن ترتيلا الذي قال اقرأوا القرآن فإنه يأتي يوم القيامة شفيعا لأصحابه وعلى آله وأصحابه الذين حفظوا القرآن وحافظوه وعملوا بما فيه من الأحكام ودونوه حتى وصل إلينا فرضي الله عنه ورضوا عنه. أما بعد, فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Uh, for me not to be biased, I've already said it earlier on that inshallah that our this phase will be 50-50. That is 50% English and then 50% Arabic. That's our beginner phase, and afterwards, after our first 4 months and you've been promoted to the intermediate, it means that our communication will be 75% Arabic and then 25% English, and then by the final phase also it will not be fully Arabic. That's 100% Arabic. That is, by the time you've reached that stage, it means that you have fully understood the basic. And I hope we've all gotten the materials that I've sent, and that the materials are there to just for you. It's not possible for us to be saying everything during our live class. It means that you have to digest the materials and then you should ask questions. So those that are asking questions, it means that you are really looking into the materials. And then if there's anything, because there are some things that we will be explaining that is not written on the book, but it will be part of what will aid you. Because I'm telling you, and I've told you before, that why Arabic is more complex. That's the grammar. Yes, the grammar aspect. That's what is made Arabic to be more complex than other language, because Arabic separates everything from a male to female, one person to two to three, like different. Unlike other languages that you just have just stand up is stand up for one person, stand up is for plural, go is go, except we are just putting some emphasis to, like, all of you, stand up, all of you, but normal it's go. How are you? It's how are you for plural. But unlike Arabic, it's not like that. So, and I'm assuring you, if by the time we finish the first lesson, second lesson, third lesson, and you really, especially you see those two materials that I've sent, that pronouns in Arabic and the nouns in Arabic, please make sure very well that you revise it. Not even once. Make sure you read from hand from the page one to page to the end. Like, make sure you continue reading it. You continue always. By the time you practice the first one, you practice the second one, the third one, believe me, it will just be in you. That's all. And I'm still emphasizing, language, you can master language only by speaking. You can't just be listening to someone, except you just know how to, except you just understand, but without knowing how to reply, right? So, which is, it means that you've not achieved the language you are learning. So, and the only remedy to that is to try to be speaking it. And I've also given you some advices last week that make sure you discuss it with your siblings, your friends, anyone, your mom, your dad, just sometimes. So I think we can start now. Let me first share. So the full version of this book will be shared on your portal, but just for, because I don't want it to be biased. So it means if you're not participating, you won't get all the materials that we will be sending. We have a lot of materials with me, but I will be sending it. But I will be sending it gradually till when you achieve all what you want, inshallah. So, and don't forget to invite your friends, family, as you have many. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me, please? Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, wa alaikum salam. I can
Please,
hear you.
I'm sorry. I forgot to charge my laptop, so that's why it went off. I'm sorry. So, okay, let me share my screen so that we can just start. Can you see the screen now, please?
Yes, we can.
MashaAllah.
We can start.
Tamtaz. Naam. This is the book for. This book is called Al Jadid fi Takhatub wa Ta'bir, and it's. I'm telling you, this book is very. I hope, please. I will advise that if you should try as much as possible that you are with your pen, because there are some things that I will be explaining, and it will be nice for you to jot down. So, first of all, Adops Awal, hope you can see my screen, right? You can see the what
Yes,
I've projected. Fine. This Adops Awal, this is lesson one. Now, the first one is man, min, aina, albayt, as-suq. Again, man, min, aina, albayt, as-suq. This first ma in Arabic, it's used for something that is non-living thing, something that has no sense, right? So that's what ma is used for, and it means what in English? What? Hmm? Why this man? Man is the opposite of this in terms of usage. In terms of usage, and this man means who, right? Ma what man who, and this man is used for something that has sense. Please, we should all mute our mic. If your mic is on, please kindly off it, please. Man is who. Why ma is what? Man is who. Find هذا. So then this ma, like what I've said, that it's used for non-living things, something that has no sense. Why this man is used for something that has sense. That's why even in Arabic, if this one is used to describe someone, it means that that person it is just more of like insult. For example, now if I say man hada, it means who is this? Man hada. Thumma, maybe khata'an, or instead of like maybe a sub, like someone is trying to insult someone. If you say mahada in Arabic, it's considered as insult. So ma what, man is what, is who. Then min from al aina is where. Ma what, man who, min from, aina is where. Al-baytu. Al-baytu. Now, most people used to translate this as house, but in Arabic, there's difference. You can see this. Let me bold this very well. Now, the origin of this word is baytun, and this alif or lam is attached to it, making al. Find another. Now we now have al baytu. So without this alif or lam, here, this word will be baytun, baytun, and in Arabic it means a house. Without this alif or lam, it means this alif or lam is corresponding with article D under English. So there's difference between a house and the house. Find another. So now in Arabic, if you say baytun without this alif or lam, that's when a house. Al baytu, it means the house. Find now. There was now the difference. Without this alif or lam, we call it nakira. That is something is unknown. It can be any house. It can be any. If you say mahada, then for example, when I say baytun, it means that it can be any house. It is not specified, right? But if I say al baytu in Arabic, it means the house. It either we've spoken about that house before, you are now telling me about it. That's the difference between the article a and the in English. That's why they call it that one is definite and one is indefinite. One is specific and one is not specific, right? So now this is the, so if you are translating this, it's the house, not just only house, because we have baytun and then we have al baytu. The house then without alif or lam is a house. Fahim nada? Then the how will you notice? Will you differentiate between the one with alif or lam and the one without alif or lam? If this alif or lam is not there, this one will end with dhammatan. That's it, baytun. And once you've attached this, it will not be what? Al baytu. Fahim nada? Baytun, a house. Al baytu, the house. Fahim nada? So that's just the difference. Then as-suq. As-suq. Now this one will not be what? The market. Suqun without alif or lam, a market. As-suqu, you know what? The market. Please, any questions before we proceed? Anyone with any questions? Do you have questions, please? Oh, that's clear.
Very clear, sir.
MashaAllah. So إذا قلنا بيت, it means that one is unknown. It can be any house. Then al-baytu is the house. As-suqu, the market. Suqun, a market. أعيد أيضا ما, what, man, who, min, from, aina, where, al-bayt, the house, as-suq, the market. وهذا الحوار بين عبد الحميد وطاهر. This conversation between Abdul Hamid and Tahir is now the essence why I sent you the materials is for you to see how we interact in how you change things in Arabic. Like what I've said, we have 36 altogether. We have 36 pronouns in Arabic, and believe me, we will each one of it. We will try as much as possible. At least we should be changing 12 before we proceed to the next one. So by the time you practice the first one, the second one, the third one, believe me, you will be used to it even without anyone. You in Arabic just follow law. I've told you this last week. Just follow law, irrespective of what you just applied your law. That's the difference between the English and Arabic that we have. In English, you can just apply anyhow law. It means that you must hear someone saying that. But in Arabic, no, you once you've just known the law, just apply it. Like now, like for example now, you've known fatha to be just apply it The kasra is e, just apply it to be e. The dhamma is u, just apply it to be u. But in English now, they can teach you that ea is pronounced as e, like for example now, I say heat, that's heat. Then someone now, later on, I say bread. So why is it not bread and we call it bread? What you told me now that ea is called this thing. So that's why we have different pronunciation in English, because they don't have specific rule getting that. And if they have a rule, later on it will change. But unlike Arabic, no, just apply. Once you've mastered the law, that's all. Except some little words, and that one will now be more of like your advanced class. That you don't know, okay, this law can't be applied to this because of this, which I will explain one for you guys today, inshallah. Now, Ethan, so masmuka, that thing that I've sent, that note, there's something about car, yeah, car, yeah. So this car, it's used for a male one. So now Arabic pronouns started from three, while the English pronouns, plurals started from three, while the English plurals start from two, right? And that's why some scholars, all these fuqaha, the fiqh scholars, so that's why they went that if you are praying in congregation, that your before you can say that you've prayed in congregation, it must be from three upward, because them they follow the Arabic law. Why some say that no, once you are two, it means that that you have prayed in a congregation. But nevertheless, in Arabic grammar, Arabic pronouns start from anything three upward. It means in Arabic we have singular, we have dual, and we have plural. Huh? While in English we have just singular, plural, straight. So now, like this car, now it is for anta. So now I've sent you the material. That's why I say that we can't just be doing the material. So that's why it's for you to digest later on. For Arabic pronouns, we have anta, anti, antuma, antum, antunna, huwa, hiya, huma, hum, hunna. Either anta for one male, anti for one female, antuma for two males or two females, antum for plural male, that is three upward. Then antunna for plural female, that is three upward. Then huwa for one male, someone that is not here, that's ghaib, someone that you are speaking about. Here for female, huma for male, two males that are not here. And we have huma mu'annaf aidan. This huma is divided into two. Then we have hum, then plural female that are not here that you are discussing about, and then we have hunna for plural female. And now see what I will do now. So in Arabic, as the pronoun is changing, likewise the noun too will always be changing. Like I told you now, the noun for English you have singular, plural, but Arabic you have singular, dual, and plural. That is, you have one, then you have two, then you have three. And the signs to be added to dual in Arabic, it is alif and nun. Now, for example, now if I want to change this one to two houses, I'll say beitani. Just add alif and nun to it. Just apply your law in any word. But mostly, or let me say most words, because later on it's for advance that you start learning all this. But for your level, just know that most words in Arabic, to change it to dual, two is just alif and nun. Beitani, suqani, waladani, bintani, madrasatani, haqibatani. Just add your alif and nun. That's dual. Why the plural? There's now we now have different laws for plural now. So now see what will happen now. This one is for plural male, and this one, this one is for singular male, and this one is for singular for now. Now see how I will do now. This word means masmuka ya akhi. What's your name, my brother? Then the tahir now answer that ismi tahir. So now in Arabic, if you want to ask someone that what's your name, say masmuk, not ma ismuk. This is the mistake that people used to say. They will say ma ismuk. This one is called hamzat al-wasl. It is not pronounced once it's at the middle of word. Masmuka ya akhi ismi tahir. This one is for male. Please jot to masmuka ya akhi ismi tahir. Now for female, masmuki. This one will change to ki. For female, masmuki. This one will also change. Ya ukhti. Now ismi Zainab. مثلا for example, masmuka ya akhi ismi tahir, masmuki ya ukhti ismi Zainab. فهمنا هذا؟ أعيد أيضا. You see that this one is not inside the book, but that's why I told you that all my students, it is just only this book that I will teach them, and believe me, it is just more of like they've mastered everything. You will be able to read all the rest of the books for you. The only thing that will just remain is just for you to just be knowing your vocabularies. But by the time you finish this book, you must have mastered almost all the laws of grammar in Arabic, inshallah. So إذا أعيد. ما اسمك يا أخي؟ اسمي طاهر. ما اسمك يا أختي؟ So ما اسمك يا أختي? I say no. اسمي زينب. That's for one male and one female. Please, any questions before I proceed? أعيد. ما اسمك يا أخي? This one will change to key for one female. يا أخي, my brother. أختي, my sister. Oh, my sister. مسموك يا أخي. مسموكي يا أختي. كي. أخي أختي. كي. أخي أختي. مسموك يا أخي. مسموكي يا أختي. اسمي طاهر. اسمي زينب. The same what? The same answering. There's no change in Arabic in terms of this. There's no change. Please, any questions before I proceed? هل من سؤال؟ هل من سؤال؟ خلاص؟ إذن ما اسمك يا أخي؟ اسمي طاهر. ما اسمك يا أختي؟ اسمي زينب. That's for singular. Yeah, let's go to dual. Now, see how I will change it. I told you the book that I've sent you. Antuma will now change to Kuma. Now and again, I told you that for dual is Baitani Suqan. Just add your alif and nun. Now for two people now, you say Masmakuma. This one too will not change to dual. So Akhawan is the two. Akhwan. But in Arabic, if you are changing this ya, if you are adding this ya to it, it will not change to you. That alif will be omitted. It will not be masmakuma ya akhawayya. I don't write masmakuma ya akhawayya. For one male, masmuka ya akhi. For one female, masmuki ya ukhti. For two males, okay, masmakuma ya akhawayya. هل من سؤال? And for two females too, masmakuma, the same thing. There's no difference. Masmakuma ya what? Ukhtaya. Because for two females, we have akh, we have ukht. From the other, ukhtan, now be ukhtaya. Any questions? هل من سؤال? Just practice it at home. At initial stage, it will be somehow difficult from another, but just try to practice it at home. Masmuka ya akhi. Ismi Tahir. Masmuki ya ukhti. Ismi Zainab. Masmakuma ya akhawayya. Ismana mother. Ismana. That's what I say. Mathalan Tahir. But I will not teach you the law. Why it is like that? But let's change it. Let's do the plural one. Then this one, because ism is one, isman is two, asma, it is the plural. Akh is one, akhawan is the what? Akhawan is the dual two, ikhwan is the what? Is the plural. Or ikhwa. Because it's either you say ikhwan or ikhwa. Anyone it is correct. So now if this one is not changing to plural, the notes that I've sent to you, let's say ma asma'ukum ya mother ikhwati. Or if you are using the second one, ya ikhwani. Ma asma'ukum ya ikhwani. What are your names, right? Asma'una Zainab wa Ahmad wa kada wa kada wa kada. Five nada. We are done with this first one. Okay, then I will start again. For one male, masmuka ya akhi, ismi Tahir. Masmuki ya ukhti, ismi Zainab. Masmakuma ya akhawayya, ismana مثلا I say Ahmad wa Muhammad. ما أسماؤكم يا إخوتي أو يا إخواني. Okay, أسماؤنا Ahmad, Zainab. Please, do we understand? Any questions? If you can ask question, please, you can type it. We can type it. See, this is the only way that we can achieve this, right? Just practice at home. For my own end, there is no questions. MashaAllah, Mumtaz, Khalas. Anyone else? Please, just see your brothers at home. Ah, ma asma ukum for male. For female now, it will be ma asma ukunna. Another, but in Arabic, it is because male in Arabic, which I will also teach you the later on in Arabic. Even in Arabic, Allah like they gave male the superior. Even if you have more females, like you have 99 females and you have one male, Arabic will consider to use as a male for all of them. That's just the Arabic. But for the normal females, the plural female is ma asma'ukunna ya, the same thing. For the plural female of ukht is akhawat. Ma asma'ukunna ya akhawati. Now say asma'una Zainab wa Ruqayya wa Amina wa kada. فهمنا Oh yeah, the last time. مسمك يا أخي اسمي طاهر. مسمك يا أختي اسمي زينب. ما اسماكنا يا أخوي اسمانا أحمد ومحمد. ما أسماؤكم يا إخوتي أسماؤنا أحمد محمد ما أسماؤكن يا أخواتي أسماؤنا زينب وكذا وكذا. Female's name. Hope that's clear. Please, if you are not getting it, what is your name for dual boys and girls, please? Okay, for dual you say, for male this one will change. This one is ism is man, this akh is akhawan. So for male is masmakuma, not masmanikuma. Why we omit the nun? It's because that's the Arabic law. Once this one is joining it, this dominic kaf, this thing will be omitted. The alif, the nun will be omitted. That's why we say masmakuma. Then this one will be, it is akhawan. But if you are adding this ya to it, it will not be akhawayya because you omit the alif. Masmakuma ya akhawayya. That's for the what's the name? For the male. But for the female, the same year, masmakuma, but this one will change. Ya ukhtaya, ukht is ukht for one, ukhtani for two, akhawat for plural. Five nada, masmakuma ya akhawayya, masmakuma ya ukhtaya. Any question? But without this ya, if you don't to put my to it, my brother, my sister, now say masmakuma ya akh. Masmakuma afwan masmuka ya akh, masmuki ya ukht, masmakuma ya akhawan, masmakuma ya ukhtan, ma asmaukum ya ikhwah au ya ikhwan. Then ma asmaukunna ya akhawat. That's if you are not adding this ya to it as my. Hope it is clear now. Miss Karima, right? Yeah, hope it's clear now. Masmakuma ya akhawayya. It is because of the ya that is changing to wayya. And then masmakuma ya ukhtaya. So just practice it with your two, with your one. Masmuka ya akhi, ta'aluna masmuk ya akhi, masmuk ya ukhti. Ma asma'ukum, like if you have students, ma asma'ukum ya tullab, ma asma'ukum ya rijal, ma asma'ukunna ya talibat, ma asma'ukunna. Just practice it at home. Any questions? Any more questions? Now let's do this, because you see, I'm telling you, this one lesson is even okay for me. Once you've mastered this one lesson, by the time we do the first lesson, second lesson, believe me, all the rest will be easier for you guys. You'll be changing it. That's it. That's just the law. Just practice. Now, the second one is min aina jita. Min, I told you min is from. Aina is where. Jita is where are you coming from? Where did you come from? Or let's say where did you come from? That is where are you coming from? Jitu min al-bayt, I'm coming from house, or I came from house. Now listen. This one is somehow tactical because this one in Arabic it is past tense, but although in Arabic there are some past tense that used to represent like present or present continuous, but this considered as past tense. The origin of this word is ja'a. And if you can check the pronouns, that's why I told you that handouts that I've sent to you, that pronouns and nouns in English, believe me, it is more than it is worth a million. I'm telling you something that it can change someone's life if you can study it very well. So now this one, it is because it is attaching with domir ta, and for domir, for fi'l madi in Arabic for past tense, for anta is ta, for anti is ti, for antuma is tuma, for antum is tum, for antunna is tunna. Mathalan, I say dhahabta, dhahabti, dhahabtuma, dhahabtum, dhahabtunna, dhahaba, dhahaba, dhahabata, dhahabu, dhahabna. That's all. So this how we will change this. If I say for you, min aina jita, where did you come from? That's for anta, male. Min aina jiti, ta will change to t for female, one female. Min aina jiti, min aina jita, jitu min al bayt. I came from house. The same for male and female. Min aina jita, jitu min al bayt. That this answer is the same. Min aina jiti, jitu min al bayt. For two males, min aina jituma, you have to say jitna. This one will not change with nun. Min aina jituma, jitna min al bayt. Fahimna hada? For plural male, min aina jitum, jitna min al bayt. We came from house. Min aina jitunna, that jitna min al bayt. That is in Arabic, for you to answer all pronouns, for you to answer past tense is either tu or na, tu or na, tu na for spoken. If you are the one answering, it's either tu or na. That's just the law. Just hold the law like that. For two is for one, while for na it is for plural from two upward. So two is used for both male and female one. Why na is used for dual, from dual upward to the plural. Yeah, min aina jita, jitu min al bayt. Min aina jiti, jitu min al bayt. Min aina jituma, two people, jitna min al bayt. Min aina jitum, jitna min al bayt. Min aina jitunna for female, jitna min al bayt. For huwa, someone that's not here, then you now omit this star. It will now be min aina jaa. Where did he come from? Jaa min al bayt. Min aina jaa min al bayt. Min aina ja'at for female, ja'at min al bayt. You will just be repeating that word that you say here. For this, the third one from huwa, hiya, huma mudhakkar muannath, then hum, hunna. Min aina ja'a min al bayt. Min aina ja'at female, one female that's not here. Where did she come from? Ja'at min al bayt. Min aina ja'a, you put mud at the end for two males that are not here. Where did they come from? That's two. Ja'a min al bayt. For two females that are not here, min aina ja'ata min al bayt. Min aina ja'u, plural, ja'u min al bayt. Min aina ji'na min al bayt. This one is short noon, not the one with alif mad. Min aina ji'na min al bayt. Billah, hal min su'al? Please just go and practice these two before our next class, so that it will be too much. So by the time you master these two, believe me, you just be attaching your law to anything that we will be seeing later on. Wa'id aidan, let me reverse it again. Min aina ji'ta, ji'tu min al bayt. Min aina ji'ti, ji'tu min al bayt. Min aina ji'tuma, ji'na min al bayt. Min aina ji'tum, ji'na min al bayt. Min aina ji'tunna, ji'na min al bayt. Min aina ja'a min al bayt. Min aina ja'at min al bayt. Min aina ja'a for two, ja'a min al bayt. Min aina ja'ata min al bayt. Min aina ja'u min al bayt. Min aina ji'na min al bayt. خلاص انتهى. أعيد أيضا. من أين جئت، جئت من البيت. من أين جئت، جئت من البيت. من أين جئتما، جئنا من البيت. من أين جئتم، جئنا من البيت. من أين جئتن، جئنا من البيت. من أين جاء من البيت. من أين جاءت من البيت. من أين جاء من البيت. من أين جاءت من البيت. من أين جاءوا من البيت. من أين جئنا من البيت. هل من سؤال؟ Wallahi, see, it is not magic. The only magic is for you to practice it. That's all. Any questions? Please, are we enjoying it? Please don't. That's why I told you guys during our what's the name during our onboarding session. If you are total beginner, that is someone that can't read, please, you won't be able to catch up with this. So that's why I told that at least the minimum recommendation is for you to be able to read a basic Arabic text. But if you are the type that is fast learner, even with this you can still practice. There's no problem. You can still practice with everything that we've done. So either let me revise everything from upward, and then we call it a day, and I ask question and you ask questions for me, then we call it a day for our next class. وأعيد من الحوار الأول الحوار بين عبد الحميد وطاهر. إذا for one person, okay, ما اسمك يا أخي؟ اسمي طاهر. ما اسمك يا أختي؟ اسمي زينب. ما اسماكما يا أخوي؟ اسمنا زينب محمد ومثلا وأحمد. ما اسماكما يا أختاي؟ اسمنا مثلا زينب ورقية. ما أسماؤكم يا إخوتي. I told you for akh we have two ways. It's either you say ikhwa or you say ikhwan. So if you are using ikhwa, you say ma asma'ukum ya ikhwati, or ma asma'ukum ya mother ya ikhwani. Find another. Then you want to say asma'una Muhammad wa Ahmad wa Hamid wa Siddiq wa Tahir. Find ما أسماؤكن يا أخواتي. That's for أخت. أختان أخوات. ما أسماؤكن يا أخواتي؟ أسماؤنا زينب ورقية وأم كلثوم وكذا وكذا وكذا. فهمنا هذا؟ طيب. Then مسمه. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell you the one for Gaib. For someone that is not here. مسمه. What is his name? Masmuha. What is her name? Masmahuma. Ma asma'uhum. Ma asma'uhunna. That's for someone that is not here. Masmuhu. What is his name? Masmuha. What is her name? Masmahuma. What is their name for two? Ma asma'uhum. Then what is their name for two? Sorry, for plural male. Ma asma'uhunna. For plural female. فهمنا. تو من أين جئت؟ جئت من البيت. من أين جئت؟ جئت من البيت. من أين جئتما؟ جئنا من البيت. من أين جئتم؟ جئنا من البيت. من أين جئتن؟ جئنا من البيت. من أين جاء؟ جاء من البيت. من أين جاءت؟ جاءت من البيت. من أين جاءتا؟ جاءت من البيت. من أين جاءوا؟ جاءوا من البيت. من أين جئنا؟ جئنا من البيت. Believe me, this is the best way to learn language, especially Arabic. This is the best way, because the problem lies if you want to be changing. Yes, okay. So I said, can this be written out with their meaning in English? Inshallah, I will try to send you guys. Inshallah, please, someone should remind me maybe tomorrow morning, because tonight I will be quite busy after this class, because I have another class again. Yes, inshallah, I will try to, or if someone can volunteer to bring out this, and then. Or like what I used to do then, if I want to master something, let me give you this clue. I can, if you are the type that you are good in editing or you know how to cut videos, I'll just record that portion and you'll be listening to always. You'll be listening to it always. From there, from time to time, you'll see that your mouth is catching up with it. Your mouth is, please just practice, no matter how. Don't be shy. From the beginning, it might be somehow be difficult. Believe me, but once you try the first, second, third, you will see that your mouth will just catch it without thinking. We'll just be saying it. But inshallah day I will try as much as possible to also bring it out and send it for you guys. But I've already sent you a guide. That's the pronouns in Arabic and the pronouns in English and the nouns in Arabic that I've sent to you earlier this morning. Please, any questions? Or should we proceed? Someone is saying that I'm coming. Someone is saying, generally, I will recommend you listen to the class again after the. Yes, I said, so you can write them down, pause at your pace. It might be time consuming, but it is worth it. MashaAllah. Hada, yeah. Enjoy. Thank you, Ustaz Najmuddin. Yeah, this is a good recommendation. Please just try to listen to this class again and try to pause it yourself and try to assimilate it. Think like maybe okay, just ask yourself that can I say for two people in Arabic. Just try to twist yourself. Believe me, just see just this first lesson, just stress yourself for this first lesson. I'm telling you, wallahi, you see me saying so, wallahi, Allah is not a cheater. Allah doesn't cheat. Once you do the right thing, wallahi, you will get it. Once you practice it, it is that was it, Hatman. You will get it. Once you practice, you will get it. That's just it. The only language, the only remedy, there's no any juju I'll give you, there's no anything. The only juju, just practice it, just say it, no matter how, just say. Try it and see, just try and see. See, you will give us video. Oh, wallahi, okay. By the time I finish the first lesson, second lesson, and I say that I can change things myself, and it's there for you for life. I told you, Arabic is not like English that these things will be changing. That's it for life with you. From here, just practice it. So, any questions? Please don't forget, if you can't talk, you can always type. I will read it. I will read it out. Just practice it. So, and there are a lot of things. I will send you. There's a dictionary that I will send to you guys, but it will be on your portal. So that I will recommend you. It will be at your own pace. Just try to assimilate, like learn like 2-3 words daily. From there, it will. I think you have 3 days gap from Tuesday till Friday. Abba, that's more than enough for you to practice these 2 things. Just be talking as you're going. Just be thinking. Maybe after your tilawa Quran, just think. Just anywhere you go, just see. Okay, this thing. Okay, can I say it today? You ask me question this, or if you are the type that you are close. That's why I told you that you should invite as many as possible. Because if you have there might be some people that are somehow close to you that you can be practicing with. You know, it just needs practice. It just needs for you to converse it with someone or to say it. Like, and if you want to follow my own way of doing the those days, me, I used to talk to myself because people used to call me like I'm mad, right? I like you just practice yourself. Be the speaker and being the person that will also be asking yourself, like how I've done now. مسمك يا أخي مسمك يا أختي مسماكما ما أسماؤكم ما أسماؤكن مسمها مسمه مسمها مسماهما. فهمنا هذا؟ من أين جئت من البيت من أين جئت من البيت من أين جئتما. See how I'm talking without even thinking. It's because what? Because you practice. Just practice it. That's all. So no questions. So for those that have missed, I will post the videos inshallah very soon, because it used to consume a lot of data, because I'm recording. Wa alaikum salam. Naam. Wa alaikum salam. Naam.
So please, when you are discussing about singular,
Naam.
you said masmuka ya akhi.
Naam.
Yes, but when you are discussing about plural, I heard you saying ma asma ukum.
Naam.
So please, why did you say ma asma ukum?
Naam. Deploy. Thank you, mashallah, mashallah. Hada swal. I don't to answer this before, but because I wanted to be in your next class. So now the law, but just all this before we will reach the card law later on. In Arabic, listen please, listen. If you use singular noun with plural pronoun, that is, let's say bait. Now let me use bait. Now if I want to change it for plural male, I'll say baytukum, right? And then we have 2 ways. If you say baytukum, and or you can say buyutukum. Now this is the difference. If you say baytukum in Arabic, it means that you are referring to a group of people that are living in the same house. That's why you use one singular noun with plural pronoun. Do you get the law? If I say Aina baytukum, where is your house? It means that you are referring to a group of a family that they are living in the same house. But if they are of different families, you will say aina buyutukum. Likewise, if you say masmukum, masmukum, it is allowed in Arabic, but the law attached to it is that you are referring to group of people, but they have the same name. So someone can just say Ismuna Muhammad. That is me. Listen to them. I will assume that they are all bearing the same name. Famina. But if you say ma asma'ukum, you say ma asma'ukum, it means that what? It means that they have different names. Though this is mostly used for like your student. You will say masmukum for your student. But because if you say masmukum, it means that they are all bearing the same name. But I say ma asma'ukum. That's how the noun will always change with the what? With noun. This thing. That's why you say I use masma'ukuma. Eh? Sorry, ma asma'ukum. Then I say what? Ma asma'ukunna. Not masmukum and not masmukunna. Likewise, the same house, you say baytukum. Aina baytukum. Where is your house? The same. But it is of difference. You say aina buyutukum. Hope you have gotten the law now.
Yes, if I understand you, it's just like the name of Concord.
Now, yeah. You say that you want to just. That's yes. That it is corresponding with Concord. Like now, I can say I are going, right? You say we are. We always go to the auxiliary verb are. Not we is not singular, right? So the same thing happening in Arabic. But please, that's why I said that don't quote me wrong. They both are correct in Arabic, but just the context. Baytukum, it means that they are all living in the same house. Buyutukum, it means that they are all living in different houses, depending on the scenario. If it is the same family now, like let's say the families of Muhammad, you say, okay, Muhammad, I never buyutukum. You say I never buyutukum. It means that you are talking to one person to answer for all the families. That where is your house? Fair enough? But this is of different, like your student now, they have different houses. They have different homes. Yeah, let's say I never buyutukum. Okay, this one talking. Okay, Baytuna kada. That's Baytuna kada. Baytuna kada. Fair enough? Hope you have understood now.
So, sir, if I understand, this one is Hamza, while the other one is Ali.
Like what?
Like in Ism.
Yeah. The plural of ism will later have the hamzatul qatr. Another is the singular and the dual that is hamzatul wasl, but the plural is hamzatul qatr. Ism, isman, asma. But if it is joining masma, okay, masmani, ma asma'ukum, because the plural is hamzatul qat'i, not hamzatul wasl, which you also learn all this later on, inshallah. Do you understand now?
Yes, I understand. Ustaz. My second question, the last one is when you are talking about the third person,
Now,
you said min ayna ja'a.
Mutaz.
Is it min ayna ja'a or min ayna ja'a?
No, for huwa, for huwa,
Okay.
it will be min aina ja'a without mud. But it is because of I'm just pronouncing the last word, so it's min aina ja'a. Huh? But because in Arabic we always try to pronounce the last word just for us to master the rules of science. That's a min aina ja'a for one. Huwa min aina ja'a. Hiya min aina ja'at. Huma mudhakkar for two. That's one, okay, min aina ja'a. Okay, dhahaba, qatala, shariba. From another, that is, you add mud attached to it for two. From now, for two females, min aina ja'ata, dhahabata, sharibata, qatalata. From another, akalata. That's just all. Just attach your lot to it. Hope you've understood now. So the one with Madi is the one for two. The one without Madi is the one for Huwa, just for one. Find another?
Yes, I understand.
Mumtaz, khalas, barakallah. Just practice, inshallah, and just revise that book again. Hal min su'al akhar? Do you have any other questions? Don't forget, even though you have questions on later on, okay, Miss Ustaz Maruf now. Ustaz Maruf now. We have 5 minutes.
Now,
Now, please, you can ask
Assalamu
question.
alaikum warahmatullah.
What's up to Allah? Keep Halik.
Now, my question is
Mm.
for it's not really a question, but can you just re-explain
Okay,
the aspect of when it comes to the past tense
okay,
and the present continuous? Because
okay.
you mentioned jaha.
No, no, no,
One
no.
is
Although
one
this is
is
just
past tense
okay, this is just
and
only
one
past tense.
is
This jita here, it is past tense, right?
okay.
We will later learn the present continuous, which is this, and this is like a third hab. But this jaa, it is because this one, although we will learn it later on under some
Okay.
that yes, because there we saw I expect that I will teach you some self concept. But all these things that we are also doing, it is nahu it is nahu and self concept. But it is because we are getting it wrong in our Islamiyas that they will just be teaching you concept without practicing. That's why. Like Adibi, they are using this kind of method to teach you yourself and Nahu. Believe me. Believe me, if you see that self and Nahu is very, very easy. Another? So now for Ja'a it is for past tense. It is because it is attaching with ta. That's why it comes with jita. These rules of what there's something that we call under self that we call al-af'al al-mu'talla. معتل فهمنا معتل we have الفعل الصحيح and الفعل المعتل فهمنا هذا so we have like أجوف ناقص مثال لفيف so that's why it is just law that we will later learn later sorry so let's say jita that's for anta for anta you say jita for anti jiti for antuma jituma for antum jitum for antunna jitunna. So
Is that
for huwa you will omit this star. It's not go back to the origin of the word which is jaa. Ja'at min aina jaa huwa. Here min aina ja'at. Just attach the ta to it. Min aina ja'ata. That's I'm sorry. Min aina jaa for two males. Min aina ja'ata for two females. Min aina ja'u for plural. Min aina what? Ji'ina. For another, for just apply the law. That's just Arabic. Just apply. Assalamu alaikum. Please kindly mute your mic. Okay. So on. Please, any more questions? Our time is up. You have just only 4 minutes. So don't worry. By the time we will see meet a lot of this later on. This book has like almost 20. I think if I'm not mistaken, like 20 lessons. Believe me, 1, 2, 3 is enough for you. All this you won't be asking questions again. You just say that you are just attached, that you are just applying your laws, just applying your law, and they say, oh, okay, I'm getting. Believe me, you are done with yourself and now. In terms of what? Well, this is the most aspect part of Arabic pronoun and noun because that's what we used to speak, right? So the only thing that you just need to master your pronouns, your nouns, and then vocabulary. Because these vocabularies, these are what will help you in joining the words. Because that's where you see someone saying, يعني, because that person is trying to bring some vocabulary from the head. But once you've mastered the vocabularies, you see that it's just going flowing without even thinking. But without you, that's why I will attach dictionary to your course that at least you'll be learning at least five words every day. 5 words every day. So by the time you see, everything will just be flowing. Inshallah. Please, I will send you your admission letter. I say admission letter. Your login details, and that although it is your admission number that you'll be using to log into your dashboard. And then I hope, inshallah, that I finish with the server migration tonight. And then you should be able to access your portal, and I'll start uploading your materials, inshallah. بهذا المقدار نكتفي إن شاء الله ثم نلتقي يوم الجمعة إن شاء الله. So don't forget, if there's any questions, you can ask via the group. I will always be there to answer you guys. All what we just need from you, just make sure that you practice it, and then we should promote Islam with it, inshallah. Believe me, you will understand Islam more. You will understand all these things, because all this argument that all these scholars, The problem is Arabic. So once they can master Arabic more and more, you see that all this will reduce. So you will try to understand, okay, why are they even translating this in? The problem is the translation. They are translating in what is what is spoiling everything is what I've told you during our onboarding. Tari Jamaat al-Harfiya, we are trying to relate it with our own normal language. That's why. But please, our time is up. We meet next class. Keep buzzing up. Wassalamu alaikum. Wada'an.